I went on my first ever solo trip. Okay, I feel like a lot of women would not admit to this out loud, but I will. And of all the things that could have happened, the last thing I thought that would happen is me coming to the realization that I would need a man. I know. I know. I went on a solo trip thinking, okay, like after this trip, I am going to be like, oh, I don't need a man for anything, nothing, no reason. That was what I thought. But once I went to the trip, so if you ever thought that, okay, you know what, I'll travel when I have a partner, I'll travel when I have a friend, when I'm married, when I have a man, this video is for you. Because what happened with me on the solo trip completely changed the way that I look at love. It shifted my standards and it also changed my self-concept. So let's get into the video and talk about what actually happened on this trip. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nifty, and here we talk all about mindset, manifestation, and just yesterday I came back from my first ever solo trip. I went on a 4-day vacation to Banff from Vancouver, and I thought this trip would be more about like self-love and reconnecting with myself. But let me tell you about all the moments where I felt like I needed a man. So number one was, of course, carrying my luggage. Okay, I handled it, I managed it, I was okay, I did not struggle with my bags. But a part of me would have really liked it if there was a man just taking care of everything and I could just be like a pixie fairy, just like floating around, Number two, feeling protected. Walking around alone as a woman, you're very self-aware because you know that people are looking, like you can feel their gaze on you. So there were moments where I felt like, you know what, it would have been easier if I just like had a partner, like a man beside me, a man to protect me from other men's gazes. Number three, the company. Okay, there were so many moments when I was like eating alone and I had like so much extra food, and I couldn't help but think to myself, you know what, it would be nice if there was somebody to like share my food with, somebody who can like eat my leftovers. Number four, elevating the experience. The trip was beautiful, but there were moments where I felt like, ooh, if I had like $500 more, I could have stayed at the Fairmont Chateau Hotel. And there were moments like these where, I felt like if I had a little bit more extra, somebody to like pamper me a little bit more. And yes, I had the thought that, ooh, if I had a nice man by my side, he would have done it for me. It would have been nice to have a man who could have just tap and handle that. Number five, of course, intimacy. Coming back to a hotel room after a long day, seeing all these beautiful things, eating all this tasty food. There were moments where I was like, you know what? It would have been nice if there was a man that I could like share this moment and this experience with, So yeah, these thoughts did come up. But here's what actually happened instead. Throughout the trip, I handled everything, okay? Like I managed everything like a queen. And not only that, I felt supported throughout the entire trip. Even though I was on a solo trip, I was surrounded by people like 70% of the time. At every point, I felt like I was guided. The people I met, the conversations, the timing, even the weather. And it all felt like it was aligning for me. And the craziest part, like I said, I was never alone. I was always surrounded by people, by good energies. There were so many people who wanted to talk to me, connect with me, and just include me in their discussions on their tables. And even in the moments where I was alone, I did not feel lonely. I actually felt powerful. And I was taking care of myself, okay? Like my makeup was done, my hair was done, I was dressed appropriate. I felt luxurious everywhere I went. And I'm not even kidding, I kept getting compliments everywhere I went. And the best part, mostly from women. Girls of all ages kept coming up to me and complimenting me for my outfit, for my energy, for my looks, for my beauty. When girls compliment you, it just hits different, I feel like some of the best experiences that I had on the trip were when I was by myself. I remember I was at Lake Louise, and because it's in like April, it's like a frozen lake. Everything was wide, peaceful. There were so many people, but because the lake is like so huge, people are just like so spread apart. And I just like walked away from the crowd and I just like went to a corner and I was just sitting there and just like looking at how beautiful everything around me was and just like marveling at the miracles and the magic of the universe. I was just there. I felt so grateful, so connected, so present. It felt like I was so small and the universe in front of me was like so big. So it was so easy for me to have anything I wanted. Like all my desires felt so small. Like they're so easy and possible compared to how big the universe is. And that moment, it like changed something in me. I went into this trip thinking that I'd come back thinking, oh, I don't need a man. But that's not what happened. That's actually the opposite of what happened. I realized that I don't need a man, but I also saw the value that a man brings. And for the first time in my life, I felt like, okay, you know what? I think I'm actually going to manifest love. Like before this, love just like appeared in my life. It was always more temporary, more convenient. But this time I felt like I was finally ready to manifest something long term. Somebody I can build an empire with. And I think all this happened because on this trip, I felt so much love. Like I felt the love from other people. I felt the love from God. I felt love within myself. And I felt like I have so much love in my life that I finally am at a place where I can give this love to other people. And my standards became clear. Like all this time I felt like, okay, you know, I would like to have that. I would like to have this in a man. It became clear. Like I knew, okay, this is what I want. Like I am not settling for anything less than this. Like now I know what I want in a man, in a partner, in a husband, in the father of my future kids. And that clarity, that is power. Clock it. So if you're wondering how solo travel can change your life, let me tell you, stop thinking and stop waiting. Stop waiting for somebody to come into your life to change your life. You have to start living it. You have to decide. Like even this trip for me, it did not happen naturally. This has been something that has been on my vision board for like the past 2 years. I had to envision it first. I had to put it on my vision board. I had to save, plan. I had to commit to this vacation. And when I did that, when I made the decision that, you know what, I'm gonna make it happen, things started aligning. Because when you start showing up for yourself, when you make the decision and when you start moving, the entire universe will move for you. God will move for you. I used to think that a man would make my life better. Like a man would put me in a penthouse, a man would take me on vacations. Well, guess what? I put myself in a penthouse. I took myself to the vacation with God's help, but I didn't wait for a man to do it, because guess what? If I was still waiting, I would not be living in this penthouse. I would have not gone on that vacation that I'm talking to you about right now. I thought a man would elevate my life, but I was the one who had to elevate my life. And everything I desire, including the man, comes to me. It's made available to me by the universe because I choose myself. Okay, and I need you to realize this, that your desires are valid. Like what you want, no matter how crazy or far-fetched it seems, it is possible. That dream vacation, it exists. That lifestyle that you keep dreaming about, it exists. That relationship, it exists. And if it's calling to you, it's because it wants you to. But you have to stop chasing, okay? You need to stop chasing and start aligning. Because you don't build your dream life based on your current reality. First, you decide what it is that you want, and then you align yourself. You become the version of you that can have that thing, and watch how quickly that thing comes into your life. That thing will come into your life when you are in alignment with that thing. So this is what stepping into your soft life really means. It's not about waiting to be chosen. It is about choosing yourself first. It's about becoming the kind of woman who can hold the life that she desires. It's about changing your self-concept so you don't sabotage the things that universe is giving to you. And girlies, always remember this, a man is an addition. He is not the solution. You have your own life, he has his own life, and together you build something bigger. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. You don't merge your worlds to create a new world. You become 1 + 1 = 11. Because you have your own world, he has his own world, and together you are creating a brand new world in which both of you exist, both your passions, both your lives exist. So if this video resonated with you, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel because I will be coming out with a new video next week. Let me know in the comments which part hit you the most and send this to another one of your girls because every girl needs to hear this. So yes, I went on a solo travel and it changed my life because it didn't make me independent, it made me selective. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week with a new video. I love you. Bye.